to show a bit of my webpage because it explains also a bit my past, I think. Because I come from, in fact, I studied literature in the university in Buenos Aires. And the first thing I did was to write poetry. So that's how I started to be involved with arts. And I wrote poetry, and I wrote this book almost 20 years ago. I'm getting older. And then I wrote theater plays. And the piece that I wrote, the first, La Qualidad Familia, was a piece that was presented in the university. We were working with actors. So parallel to my studies of literature, I studied playwriting, and also because and also I studied acting. But it was in it was kind of my own university, because it wasn't in Argentina. You don't have. I mean, at that time, there was no. For me, there was no good university to study performing arts. So I tried to, to find ways to study what I wanted to do. Like, I studied literature because I really wanted to write, and I was interested in literature in general and in theory. And on the other hand, I studied playwriting in the school, which was a municipal school, which was more like a workshop for playwrights. Like, you were really like, it was practical, very practical. And then I studied acting privately with a teacher, or how do you say, master, no. A teacher that was, that had his own studio. So that's how I started, like, in a way, studying in 3 different directions. And at some point, I directed my own piece, which I wrote. And it was this moment when I wrote and directed my own piece where everything came together somehow. Like writing and directing and performing, because it was the first time that I could put everything together. But this is also something that you should know, that it's very different from from this tradition of having this division between like the writer, the director, and the performers. In Argentina, it's very often like this, that the artists are writers, directors, performers themselves. It's not only me, there is a whole generation of people who are doing the 3 things, and Federico Leon, Rafael Spregelwood, like Romina Paula, Marina Child, many others are in a way doing the 3 things, because we don't have this like kind of bureaucracy, let's say, like that there is this text and then it comes the directors and put it on stage with the actors, like there is much more the feeling that you're an artist and you're working in different fields, and it's more, in a way, contaminated.